Hi, it's JTwisdom, and I hope you're having a lovely day, elegant lovelies. I am reviewing the perfume Viva La Juicy Bowdacious. I really have really not been buying a whole lot of fragrance because I've really been focusing on more natural fragrances. But it captivated me with the notes that are in this fragrance. And let me just take it out the bottle for you, take it out the box for you, because this is the packaging. It says Viva La Juicy Bowdacious Juicy Couture. As you know, Juicy Couture has had a line for many years, and they have in Juicy Couture they have many different variations of different fragrances, and this is the latest one, which is Bowdacious. So I was like, well, I'm just kind of inquisitive to see what, how it really smells, because a lot of times, as far as like, if you don't know, when it comes to chemistry, what may smell really good on someone else, and then that fragrance may last a long period of time, may be completely different on someone else. It may smell completely different, and it may not even last that long on that person. So it just depends on the chemistry. So you really have to just kind of test it out to see if you like it or not. And I really don't like strong fragrances. And like, for example, since I've been recuperating from a cold and everything, it's like I really can't wear a lot of different stuff. So it's like, so I was curious to see what it smells like. But if you look at the packaging, I mean, my goodness. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, just look at how pretty that is. And the bow is actually, it's actually like a hard bow. It's not like a soft bow. It's gonna stay there, so it's really pretty. So you can see how pretty that'll look on your vanity. Just a pretty bottle. And the notes are, I'm looking online just to make sure I have the notes correctly. The top notes are Italian mandarin, pear, and honeydew. And the middle notes are the tiare flower, ginger lily, and jasmine sandbach. And the bottom notes are coconut milk, driftwood, and tonka bean. And I really liked this set because this set also comes with, a rollerball of Viva La Juicy. Wait just a minute. So this is the rollerball. So the rollerball has a Bowdacious on one end. Let me take it out. So it has Bowdacious on one end, and it has Viva La Juicy on the other end. And all you do is unscrew. If you want to do it, you unscrew. And you can do the Viva La Juicy on that end. Or you can, if you want Bowdacious, you can unscrew and do the Bowdacious on the other end. And the Bowdacious is a more lighter fragrance. It seems like in the Bowdacious I can smell more of the Italian mandarin. It's more fruity, but it's not like fruity, like a heavy fruity. It's not powerful, and yeah, it's more fruity. You would think when you would smell those fragrances that it would be more of a sweet fragrance, but it's not. It's all balanced really well. And so I had never tried Viva La Juicy. I had never tried Bowdacious. I had never tried any of those fragrances. And so I said, I think I would actually just try to see what those smell like. And this is how the top comes off. And you see, like, it's a 3.4 ounce. And you can see I've already kind of been using some of it. But it's a 3.4 ounce. It's not overpowering. And the fragrance kind of, yeah, so it's just a real nice fragrance. I only spray like one or two. I haven't been spraying too much because I've kind of been dealing with like with the head cold and stuff. But surprisingly, that's one of the fragrances that I can use, and it's not going to set me off where I'm sneezing and all this and like, oh, it's so strong. It's not like that at all. On QVC right now, it depends on the sizing that you get. The 3.3 ounce is 100 and see. The 1.7 ounce is $92 for the rollerball, and the 1.7 ounce of the Viva La Juicy. I have the 3.3 ounce and the rollerball, and that was $113. But it was on Easy Pay. So it has 5-star reviews. Everyone really likes the fragrance. It doesn't smell like it's childish or kiddie or it's like like smelling like you know, cotton balls, or, you know, cotton candy or anything like that. It has a really nice fragrance to it, and I must admit that the bottle is just so cute. It's just so pretty. If you would set that on your vanity or anywhere, I mean, it's just such a pretty bottle. And I was wondering on whether or not the bow was actually really, you know, but it's actually very substantial. You can take the top off. It's just very substantial and goes on really well, and it's really nice. So if you're looking for a fragrance for summertime that you just want to just have, it's like a fun fragrance and a real festive fragrance, and it doesn't seem overpowering or overwhelming. I think it's a fragrance that could be worn by a 20-year-old, as well as a fragrance that could be worn by someone who is in their 70s or beyond. If you have not tried Viva La Juicy, actually it's available in the Rollerball here, and there's Bowdacious also in the Rollerball as well. So if you wanted to take this with you in your purse, you could. And what's so cool about this is that you can set this on your vanity or on your desk, and it's just really it's a great perfume, but it's also in a beautiful bottle. And it just seems like when you take the top off, looks like the top is like a diamond. Or if you've ever seen those vintage doors that have had that kind of checkered kind of look to it, that kind of looks like that too. But it's really not only is it just a pretty bottle, but it's actually a very beautiful fragrance. So even when I was a little baby, I always really, my mother used to tell me, I always really loved smelling fragrance or different fragrances, and loved jewelry and all that kind of stuff. And it's still like, even to this day, I still really like a good smelling perfume. And so it's a really nice fragrance. And if you have not tried it, there might be something you want to try. And if you have tried it, let me know what you think about it. So until next time, this is JTwisdom, and